Joining BYU Sports Nation live from practice, senior safety Skye Povey. Let's ask him. Skye, you're playing these night games. You had one at 8:15 against Utah State. Now you get another one announced against Nevada. That's going to be an 8:15 local time start. What do you think about playing on ESPN2 at the later hour?
I mean, a game's a game. We're excited either way. I think night games they're a little special. For some reason, I like them under the lights. I think they're fun. I don't know. I personally like them. I don't have a problem with them.
How'd practice go today, given everything that happened Friday?
It went really, really well. I would say today is probably one of the hardest practices that we've had. I think we had the most effort that we've had in a really long time, and I think we're heading in the right direction.
Why did you guys have a great practice?
I think we kind of just refocused. I think the Utah State game was a little bit of a wake-up for all of us, and I just think we're trying to refocus and go back to our roots of, being BYU, playing hard, playing assignment-sound football.
Skye, the quote from your coach, Bronco Mendenhall, on Taysom Hill, the quarterback, was, "The doctors knew it was bad. When they got in there for surgery, it was worse." Have you spoken with Taysom? And if so, how is he doing? What's the word around the locker room?
Yeah, I did a little bit. I was texting him the other night, and, he seems to be doing good. He's a really tough kid. I mean, obviously our heart goes out to him. Losing any type of player is hard, but especially a leader like Taysom that has worked so hard. But, if anyone can bounce back from it, it's Taysom, and I think he'll be just fine.
What was the moment like when you guys saw him carted off and realized, okay, that just happened, now we have to continue playing?
Yeah, obviously, that affects a team. Anytime a leader goes down like that, you try to just, stay focused on what you need to do. We trust Christian. We do. 100% back him. He's a great football player. And, it was a little bit of a blow to us, but, I think we're fine now. I think we're ready to go to battle with Christian.
What kind of a quarterback is Christian Stewart that don't know much about him?
Christian he's a really good, really efficient thrower. I think obviously that last game, he's put in a tough situation, but I've played with Christian now for a couple years. He throws a beautiful ball. He's more athletic, I think, than people give him credit for. He can run the football, so he'll be able to run this offense just fine. And like I said, I think he's a playmaker.
Skye, are you happy to play on Thursday as opposed to wait all the way until Saturday now?
It's kind of all the same. After a game like that, it's kind of nice just to be able to just flip around and just, okay, here we go, Central Florida. Just focus, get that focus in, and just, try to put the other one to bed.
With that said, East Coast, Thursday game, basically 2 full days of practice. How are you guys going to handle that in preparation for another big game?
Yeah, I think anytime there's a short week, I think there really is that urgency to put in more work. Like you said, it's a quick turnaround, so I think we need to put more hours in the film room, harder practices, more discipline. All those things are really important in a short week.
What are the things that you have seen on film that UCF present to you that are going to be challenges as a defense?
I think Central Florida is a good football team. I think it's a good program. They've been good for the last couple of years. They got a really good quarterback that can extend plays with his legs, and I think they have a couple of receivers that are pretty good. Just like any other Division I football team, they got players that can make plays.
Where do you start in trying to get a little bit better of a pass rush?
To be honest, I don't know. I think it's on all of us. I think if the DBs, if we can cover a little bit longer, that'll help them get there. I think if maybe we can just come with a little bit more nastiness, off the edge, a little bit more of that kind of want to kill mentality, I think that would help.
What are the team objectives now, Skye, that an undefeated season is out? Bronco has set the 3 pillars from the time that he was the coach from 2005 to now, that 10 wins, a ranking, a bowl win. Like, what are the objectives for the players in the locker room?
Yeah, like you said, the past is the past. We can't change what happened at Utah State. That's behind us. The only thing we can try to do now is just focus on each game, win each week. And right now, to be honest, it's just beat Central Florida. And then from then on, we move on from there.
What stuck out, I guess, after the game against Utah State that you guys can do better in the secondary?
I think eye control. I think a lot of those guys, they're playing hard. We're all playing hard. Mm-hmm. None of those are nobody's taking a play off. And to be honest, not very many. None of them are really assignment mistakes. It's just kind of having dirty eyes looking in the backfield. And it happens to the best of us. But unfortunately, we play a position that's very exposed, and when it happens, kind of everyone sees it.
Can we clear this up once and for all? Is it Povey or Povey?
That's a really good question. I've heard both, and I never even noticed it until I served my mission. I learned accents, and so I got home and I asked, and everyone in my family kind of says it different. So,
Really?
I feel like whatever one you feel like, you just go with that.
What do you prefer, Skye? Because we want to please you.
I usually just say Skye Povey because I guess it's easier.
Where does the name Skye come from with the S-K-Y-E?
S-K-Y-E, yeah. I was named, maybe as corny as it sounds, I was named after my mom's eyes. She has like really bright blue eyes.
There you go.
Very good. Okay.
Yep.
Well, that is insider access right there.
There you go.
Look, you're number 7. Christian Stewart is number 7. Did you tell him, look, like you can be the second best number 7 on the football team?
I was hoping people were thinking it was me out there. Maybe people are going to think I'm in a queue, but.
Very good. Skye Povey with us on BYU Sports Nation. So much has happened over the past 72 hours. What was the reset moment for you and for your team where you're like, okay, stop. We've lamented. We've hit the low point. When did you hit the reset button?
I would say it was this morning. The weekend was tough. It wasn't fun. Even Sunday, you try to have a spiritual Sunday, but you're still a little bit down. And then this morning, though, when we woke up, full go. I mean, put that to bed. It's over. It's done, and we're ready to go.
Thursday night game on ESPN. Do you guys see this as an opportunity to jump back into the national spotlight against UCF?
Yeah, and more than anything, I think we just want to show who we are. We know that that last game wasn't not taking anything against Utah State, but that's not us. We didn't really showcase who we are, and I think that we can play a lot better, and we're excited to get out and show that.
Was there an emphasis? I know for a very long time, Bronco and Nick Howell, who a lot of people call Mini Bronco, it's keep everything in front. How do you do that against speedy receivers that Utah State had and now UCF has?
Yeah. I think, to be honest, once again, it goes back to eye control. We have athletes, Rob Daniel, Jordan Johnson. They're just as good as anyone they line up against. And a lot of it really does come down to when you're playing a receiver that has that explosive speed, just one peak in the backfield can end up killing you. So we just got to be assignment sound and keep our eyes clean, and I think we'll clean that up.
Well, Skye Povey, we appreciate the time, and good luck on the short week against UCF.
Thank you. Appreciate it.